mystery science. I've had these for quite a while now. Sorry. V1 starter casters. But you know what? They don't make these anymore. But then, this showed up the other day. Again. Sorry. V2 starter casters. And the only difference is, these are made to withstand the weight of the XL. V1s are not. There's very visibly no difference between the two, V1 and V2. But they say the V1s are not made for the XL, so take their word for it. These aren't rebuildable. Also, real quick, I just want to thank you guys. Once again, stickers, Taxi Garage. Full disclaimer, I have been rocking big boy casters for quite a while now. So, I'm going from the expensive ones to the starter ones right now. And these have required virtually zero maintenance so far. So we'll see if these starter ones hold up. They are significantly cheaper. So this is my Jeep, my Infinity. And just to demonstrate how easy it is to transport the standard, not the XL, we're gonna load it up in my trunk and take it to a nearby park. And this is with a box of riffraff in there. Pretty snug. Like no wiggle room. But with a box in there. The other vehicle, I have subs. So it'd kind of be the same situation. So we are here, we made it to a nearby park, but first I gotta change my shirt, long sleeve, protect my tattoos. Oh, much better, much better. Here I am in the middle of summer in all black again though. Now I'm sure you can tell by the thumbnail, but I have one of the 19mm caster tools. I recommend getting one of both. I'm going to order another one soon for the stock size because that's also the starter caster size. Now we'll compare them all at the end, but see the difference, big difference is the tops. There we got it grabbed. Now we can do this. Shoot, you know what? Don't be like me, kids. I forgot to put the washer on. Now, normally, I'd recommend some blue or red Loctite. But we're going to be changing these a few times here today, so we won't be using none of that. Ooh, almost fell over. Really, I do figure you all know how this goes by now, but I just need you to see me doing it. Proof. These are on pretty tight for now. Cool. Here we go. 500 watt, 36 volt, absolutely slammed and worked. Taxi Garage, Crazy Kart. I think this would technically be considered what? A stage 3? Because it's a 500 watt, not a 900, not an 1100. Obviously not the 1000. I don't know though. Y'all ready to do this? I'd say these are pretty solid. So surprise number 2. Although, again, I'm sure you know, thumbnail. I will be forced to use an adjustable wrench to show you guys the hockey pucks and stock casters that came on my blue one. Hockey puck wheels, stock casters. And remember, these belong on the XL, but you can find them nice and cheap at Taxi Garage or at Razor if they're all out. Woo! Lot different.
What the heck is that?
It's called a crazy kart.
I got you. I think you're right.
It's made by Razor out in California, but
the ones that make the hot rod stuff.
Scooters and stuff. Yeah, and then we put bigger batteries on them and bigger electric motors.
Hot rod motor.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's not made for kids anymore.
Reminds me of the big wheels. We had my kids had those big wheels in the day.
Exactly, yeah.
My favorite thing was just taking them and spinning them around in circles.
Yep. Precisely. Yeah, it's like now they're on steroids. You know what I mean? They figured it out, the electrical stuff, and
that comes out of California, right?
yeah.
That was downhill with a good tailwind.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Familiar with the Surons? The like electric dirt bikes, kind of.
Are they like racing bikes and stuff?
Yeah, like they jump them and wheelie them and stuff,
Okay,
and
they were starting. I used to run bikes. I used to run dirt bikes, but we did motocross. Then we switched and we started doing flat track.
Oh.
Yeah, they accelerate. That's the thing. I was watching them. I mean, this thing, if I wanted to, you know. I mean, it's ready, you know. Oh wow. I'll take it. See you later.
Yeah, we'll see you, man.
Have fun.
Nice talking with you. Still got more to show y'all. You didn't think I was just going to use this cart, did you? We got an 1100 watt to put these things to good use with. Let's abuse everything. And this is the 1100 watt. Ready to put in the work. I told you, abuse is the name of the game today. But first, we got to change those casters. It's got the wide casters on it right now. Notice any difference? That's because there hardly is any. Other than from V1 to V2, there are more robust bolts and stuff I've noticed. And then obviously with the wide casters, you're getting thick stuff. Let's rip. Brand new caster feel, but they are the starter casters on an 1100 watt. And I do want to point out, those hockey pucks, they feel a bit more nimble. And all I mean by that is, like, if you were doing some tight sidewalks or, even with goggles, that sketches me out when a bug hits me in the eyes, or in the goggles in this case. They seem to handle the abuse pretty good, but yeah, or like maybe if you were at a skate park, the hockey puck wheels would feel great. These wide ones, I'd guess they're not quite as reactive probably, but they all do great compared to stock especially.
Son, where'd you find this?
And now, the hockey pucks. Now we're ready. Now this is purely for science, guys. I'm not the biggest fan of the hockey pucks. They don't have the most control. They're not even as good for donuts. Not as good. Whoa. 25. That'd be my guess. Oh yeah, nowhere near as much control. Nah, it's just junk. On something with this much power, let me be clear. These are a lot better than stock still. That was almost an oopsie. And now, there's just one left. The XL. And it's already got the starter casters on it. Let's go. So far, so good. I should probably mention I have a solid tire on this kart, and it's pretty spanked. It's pretty low. It's got some pull. Like it wants to pull you in one direction or the other. I can feel it skipping. Oh yeah. Needs a new tire bad. Okay. New tire. Where were we? Ah. Oh, so much better already. But yes, everything is fully charged throughout this process. I totally had more to show you and was going to put more abuse on this, but I got a cracked rim. And I just put a fresh tire on there.
3 days later.
Okay, new rim, third time's the charm. Or something like that, they say. So I'm going to mention a few bullet points while we put the abuse under these V2 starter casters. The reason I chose to show so much of the V1s is because they're essentially the same thing, except the V2s are even stronger. For the same price though. So I figured we'd give the XL a fresh set of casters with zero abuse on them and try the V1s, which are essentially the same thing, just with a smaller top bolt. It looks like we'd give those to the smaller karts to try, and it worked out well. I'm eager to show you guys the wear and tear, because everything is holding up really well so far. Of course, we're still trying the V2s on the XL right now, but they feel great. You wouldn't even be able to tell the difference between these and normal wide. Now, I didn't want to waste time showing you guys the stock options because we all know how much those suck. As well as the skateboard wheels, just because that's something I've never messed with before. Ooh, this one's touchy. But I did figure I was giving you all the best of both worlds with the skinnies and the wides. This was already lots of on and off with the casters anyway. Now the hockey pucks do hold really well on the standard too. I just don't feel like they're very safe for high speeds, and they're a bit more flicky, meaning like it's hard to carry the drift like you can with these. Anything wide, the starters or the actual wide casters, they are really good for carrying it and keeping it going. But again, even though those hold up well on the standard, I didn't bother showing them to you on the XL because that's stock on the XL. My XL actually came with them on it and an extra pair. Like I said, they'll hold up a lot better than those crappy little rollerblade wheels that come stock on a standard. One quick thing I would like to add, I have seen a lot of those stock rollerblade wheels burn up, and I bet you the hockey pucks would too under 25-mile-an-hour stress. As we approach 500 subs, I just have to thank everybody once again, big time. As well as say I'm living for these comments. Somebody the other day said 300 subs doesn't justify the quality of these videos, meaning like they're too good. And the shout out from Taxi Garage. Not gonna even lie, that had me pretty pumped. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And as always, feel free to leave your questions below in the comments. I respond to them all. And feel free to hit me up on Instagram. That's in my bio. I'll leave a link in this description. Until next time, guys.